prone hip flexor series. So we're gonna start down here on the chest with scorpions. Arms are out to the side, palms are glued to the ground. They're gonna stay glued to the ground. I'm rolling to the side, leg up as high as I can, touch the heel, and bring it back, alternating to each side. From the scorpions, I'm bringing my arms in. I'm gonna bend one leg, and now I'm going into a glute activation. So I'm driving up here, push the heel up toward the sky, squeeze the glute, hold at the top, and then bring it back down. Working the same leg again. I'm going back up into it, push the heel up through the sky, hold, and bring it down. The next one, we're going back into driving from the hip. So I'm here, elbows are out to the side, and my angle is working knee up to the elbow, and bring it back. Knee, and bring it back. Start off slow, then you can build some momentum and work into faster and more continuous reps. To finish it out, I'm going arms out straight, Superman, lift up, get a good pause, squeeze the glutes, relax, and bring it back down. The first one is called heel to toe raise. We're gonna work this to hit the calves, but also the anterior tibialis that runs right there on the outside of the shin. We're gonna start off here. I'm going up on the toes, and I'm gonna rock back on the heels. Up on the toes, rock back and pull the toes up. A good way we can add to this and make it a little more explosive is also work up on the balls of the feet, low pogo jumps, drive up, and every time I hit the ground, I'm pulling the toes up. It's an extra variation on that. Hip flexor scoop stretch. I'm gonna get into a traditional hip flexor position here, leaning in on the hip, but then I'm gonna take my arms down, scoop through the ground, raise them all the way up, and lean back. Hold the stretch, back down into the next one. Scoop all the way down through the ground, raising up, hold the stretch at the top. One more time, sweeping down, fingertips through the ground, lean into it, and raise back. Continuing in our hurdle series, we're gonna work some lateral hurdle movements. These are all gonna be working in 5 yards. For the first couple in that 5 yards, trying to get about 3 reps in each direction. So I'm gonna be working lateral here, going small hurdle, over and over, and then high hurdle, working under. Over, over, under. When I'm coming under, I'm trying to keep my chest up and feet flat on the turf. Bring it up. Over, over, and under. See how I'm rolling underneath the high hurdle. I'm gonna get 3 reps, again about 5 yards, and then work the same thing going backwards, over, over, and under. Over, over, rolling underneath. Over, over, and under to finish it out. Gives me my 3 each way. The next one I'm gonna do is a skip lateral, going over, 5 yards out, and 5 yards back. So my hurdle's here, I'm working up, over, and over, moving laterally to the side, taking it 5 yards, and then back, over, and over to the side. For the next part, we're gonna go over a high hurdle. So high hurdle's up here, we're bringing the hamstring up and over in that circular motion. So here, up and over. Take a step. Up and over. Take a step. Up and over. 5 yards. Same thing going backwards. Bring it around and over. Take a step. Around and over. Take a step and then finish it out. Over, over. Continuing with the same kind of progression. Now I'm going to do it in a skip. So here from the side, hurdles up high, up and over, kicking the legs up. 5 yards, out to the side, and then coming back. That finishes out the hurdle series. 4-point hamstring stretch. For this exercise, I'm going to get down in a track stance, 4-point. Hands are here flat on the ground. My front leg is bent, and then I'm going to press into the ground, try to lock it out, and then relax it back down. Press through the ground, fighting to lock the knee out. Relax back. One more time, make sure this foot's flat on the ground. Does not have to lock all the way out. I'm just pushing to get a good stretch, and then relax. lateral walking stretch series. So we're gonna start here, quarter squat down, grab, lift up, fall into a lunge, drag the leg up to the top, cross over, turn and reach back for the heel. I'm gonna uncross and then reset. Quarter squat down, lift up, fall into the lunge, drag the leg up, cross it over, turn and reach back. Once I finish my stretches there, I'm gonna progress it into a shuffle with a skater stretch. So I'm gonna take a shuffle step, fall into it, stretch back to the other side. Shuffle, fall into it, rock back to the other side. One more time, shuffle, fall down into the stretch, rock it back. Once you finish, you'll repeat, flip to the other side, and hit the same series of stretches. Lateral push skip. So I'm gonna start this one here to the side. It's basically a lateral A skip, and I'm emphasizing the push off on the outside leg. So I'm coming up here into the skip, up, push, up, push, up, push. Working arm action with it, driving off the outside leg. When I finish, I would bring it back, emphasizing the other side. So I come up, get in rhythm, and then push, working back in the other direction. Crossover run with a change of direction. So I'm gonna start off in my athletic position. I'm gonna burst out 5 yards, cross over and bring it back and then reset. So I'm starting here, weight on the edges of my feet, cross over, change, bring it back and reset. Right back into the second one, cross over, change, bring it back, reset. Once I finish my reps, I'm gonna flip it, repeat the same drill on the other side so it changes the side that we're working that change of direction. Lateral quick step to high knee. We're working a fast 2 steps. Third step with power, driving the knee up. So I'm working here, a quick 1, 2, drive up. 1, 2, drive up. Just keep working that 3 step, back and forth, good balance, knee drive at the top. The setup we have here is 6 cones. If you don't have cones, you can use a t-shirt, water bottles, just something to set it up and line it up. We're gonna go through a number of different drills where we're really working these cones as if they were a ladder. When we get to the end of the drill, or the end of the ladder that we made, you can finish in different directions. So you can finish with a burst straight ahead, out at 45 degrees to the side, straight down the line, or if we're doing lateral drills, you might wanna finish and open your hips. There's a number of different options, different ways you can do it. We'll demonstrate several drills, but use your imagination, incorporate extra work in, make it as specific as you can to your position and what you need to do. Icky shuffle with the stick. I'm starting to the side of the first cone. I'm hitting a quick 2 touches and stick on the outside foot. Cone ladder, single leg, in and out. I'm gonna work to the side of the cone here, and each time in and out with the feet. Lateral, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. I'm gonna work down the side. I'm leading with the front foot. So I'm set up here, 2 in and 2 out. Open and finish. Forward, we're gonna work 2 in to 2 out. At the top of the cones, I'm gonna hit a quick step and release down the field. So I'm gonna start this one, left foot lead first. First cone, I'm here out wide, and then I'm working in, out, out. Lateral fast feet with hip flip. I'm gonna start here to the side and get my feet buzzing, and then each time on a cone, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, last cone, 1, and drop. Quick feet weave drill. In this drill, I'm trying to move my feet as fast as I can. Every time I get around the cone, I'm flipping the hips. My arms just need to be under control and snapping as I flip. My feet should be moving faster than my arms through this drill. When I get to the top, I'm gonna round the top cone fast and sprint back down the line. Starting off right here, working to the side, fast with the feet, flip the hips, flip, flip, get to the top, tight around the cone, and finish. Forward deceleration. I'm gonna work each cone, snap down fast, and hit it in a good deceleration control position, and then work into the next one. On the last cone, I'm gonna brake and then drive downhill 45 degrees. Start off right here, into the cone, brake down. Nose over toes, keep the arms moving, hit each one. Last one. Lateral cone deceleration. For each rep here, I'm shuffling into the cone and I'm gonna come to balance on one leg. On the last rep, I'm going off on a 45. So I'm here, I'm gonna shuffle into it and stick. Bring it back out, shuffle in and stick. Each one, I'm hitting 2 quick shuffle steps, get my balance on that outside leg. Last rep, shuffle in, stick. Quick T-burst. This drill is going to favor the DBs. I'm taking 1 step back into my pedal, hard, put my foot in the ground, and coming downhill. On the last drill, I'm going to finish 45 degrees on the burst. I'll come back into it, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step. Last rep, and drop. Ollie shuffle, 2 feet in between each cone. I'm gonna start staggered. Front foot is forward. I'm here, work 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Finish. Hopscotch shuffle. We're gonna start on 1 leg, land on 2, and then hop over and finish on 1. So I'm right here, I'm on 1 leg, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, finish.